What is up? Welcome to Slop's Locks MLB Picks Thunderdome edition, the greatest sports betting show in the history of sports betting shows. I've got two of the greatest sports bettors on Twitter right now. We're going to fight it out just for you. 9 picks, all bangers. I can't wait to get started. Dead Prez, what's up, bro? It's been a long time. I haven't seen you.
I missed you. Yeah, I'm back. I'm on the move today, so just pulled
Yes.
over in a parking lot and made these picks 5 minutes ago, and I think I'm going to win again. So not even
Nice,
worried.
nice. It's been a while. Where are you headed? Are you running from somewhere or are you going to somewhere?
Kind of both. A little bit of both.
Nice.
So yeah, that's where I'm at. Just pulled over and figured out, I needed to throw some bangers out for the people. So yeah, I'm ready to go. Excited for this one.
Awesome. True man of the people right there. True man of the
Got it.
people. The other guy we got in here is brand new to the Thunderdome, but he's not new to Twitter. He has been cracking the code to home run bets. I've never seen anything like it. DegenEli, what is up, man? It's a pleasure to have you.
Hey, thanks. I'm really excited to be here. Luckily for you guys, I don't leave my house, so I'm not on the road.
Nice.
And
Nice.
yeah, it was a really interesting strategy from you earlier this week, just completely jinxing everything I've
Yes.
been betting on this week, saying
Correct.
how hot I was. Been ice cold since you sent that tweet, so maybe it's gonna backfire here. Maybe it just means I'm due for this show, but I'm in. I'm ready to go. Appreciate you guys having me on.
I'll be honest with you. It's kind of a bold move by me to make you so due before you come into the Thunderdome, but I had to do it. I felt like it was the right thing to do in the moment. Not for the people, so I'm sorry for you guys, but for me personally, I feel like
I've just been everybody that's been flaming me on Twitter. I'm just sending them your way, so we're good.
Nice. Well, home run props. I mean, to be honest with you, man, you gotta be a special kind of wild to bet home run props all the time, just because. I mean, it's the variance. You know what I mean? It's very volatile, that market.
Yeah, it's interesting. You're gonna have runs of bad days, but when the good days hopefully outweigh that because they're usually so good. But
Yes. No, I saw one of your
I know we
tickets. There was like 4 guys in it, and it was like $1 to win like 20 million.
it was $5 to win $8,000, but something close.
Pretty
And then
much
we went $10 to win like 1,800 or 500 on Sleeper or FanDuel Saturday. So a few days later, but
We'll take it.
All right, so
we did okay.
You have a website, DegenEli, that I've been going to. Is that literally how you're doing these?
Yeah. Pretty much everything I use, whether it's for home runs or for bases, is up on my website for $10 a month. A lot of exit velocity stuff, fly ball percentages, things like that. Yeah.
Ever since you gave me a membership, I have become a very big exit velocity guy. So I know all about it. Thank you for that. And I actually have one from your website today. You can claim it if it hits. If it doesn't, then it wasn't from your website. But
Perfect.
okay. So how about this, man? Let's go. You're going to go first, then Matt's going to go, then I'm going to go twice. Snake draft. Everyone knows what snake draft is. Pretty easy to figure out. You're on the clock, Eli. What's up?
Let's go. So I think, you guys let me know a little bit of your strategies. I think you both might have some from this game. So I'm just going to throw this one out first. I'm taking Cedric Mullins, and I'm going to split up a unit on his bases and his home run. So he's plus 125 for 2 total bases on the Canby book. So I use Bet Rivers. You can use Unibet. You can use Barstool. And he's plus 750 for a home run on points bet. So that's going to be 3/4 of a unit and then a quarter unit on the bases and the home run. Listen, John Gray he's good, but he's been getting hit, even though he's been kind of limiting the damage recently. So his last 3 starts, he's only given up 2 runs, but he has given up a whole lot of hard hit balls, and that's 12 hits. So he's definitely hittable. He hasn't given up a home run in his last 2 starts, so I almost think he's kind of due for that. Cedric Mullins is just been destroying the ball since against right-handed pitching, and really it's just been a completely different hitter since I think he gave up switch hitting somewhat recently. But his last 17 at bats against righties, he's got 10 hits, 6 extra base hits, and 2 home runs. People talk about Camden Yards and how they extended that left field fence. Kind of afraid to bet home runs in Baltimore, but that is true for righties and somebody looking to pull the ball that way. But the right field fence people don't talk about is pretty much not that much different from Yankee Stadium. So it's still a really hitter friendly ballpark for lefties here. So one thing I will say is Mullins was out of the lineup yesterday, I think, for personal reasons. Twitter did say it was expected to be a one-day absence. So look for him to be back, but I will be waiting until he's confirmed in the lineup today to be taken, to actually take him.
Well, if it was on Twitter, then you know it's true. So it's probably
Exactly.
just the absence.
Yeah. He was in the dugout and everything, I think, last night. But yeah, just for some reason not in the lineup for personal reasons. They didn't go into it.
It's probably just hungover. I had a good time the night before.
Probably, yeah.
If I was a baseball player, that happened to me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. All right, so there it is. Nigel, are we allowed to split units like that?
Yeah, I might throw a challenge flag. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think I'm not going to use my challenge. I'm just saying, but if Matt wanted to use his, I think we're good there. We've never had a split unit though, so history has been made. Nice work.
Listen, we just talked about the volatility of home runs. It's something that I preach is if you're going to regularly bet home runs, like to limit those cold streaks. If you like a guy for a home run, also take his bases and usually weight the bases heavier. That's kind of how I've been able to kind of maintain long-term profitability. So if it is against the rules, I don't care. I'm doing it anyway.
Yes, no, that's fair. That's fair. That's smart. I'll be honest with you, as a exit velocity guy for the last week or so, I know what I'm talking about here. It sucks whenever your guy smokes a ball and it hits the fence, and you're just like, "Are you serious?" Because like that was going to be a plus 630 win, and now it's a loss. So I think you're right about the whole basis thing. Nice work by you, Matt. That means you're up, man.
All right, I'm taking Adley Rutschman homer. So I'm not a home run guy. I have never hit a home run bet. I've probably only bet them 2 or 3 times in my life. So
have you ever actually hit a home run before?
In my last home run, in Little League, I hit a lot. College, remember, I was 1 for 4 in my career with a double. So
okay.
I'm
more of a home run.
Not really. It was a ground ball down the line. But yeah, I mean, it counts.
Well, if you would have got under it.
Yeah, it was just yeah, exactly. I just missed it. Is my favorite thing to say. You know, when you hit, I just missed it. So
yep.
No, but yeah, I do have a double. Not a lot of guys out there do. The college career.
No,
so
not in college.
No big deal. But anyway, yeah, Rutschman's going yard tonight. Nothing to back this up at all. I mean, I looked at this when I got in the car. I saw that they were playing at Camden. Actually, I thought they were playing at Yankee Stadium. So I was like, that's a Little League field. He's going to do it.
Yes.
Now I realize he's not at a Little League field, but he's still going to do it. Like Eli said, now I like that too. John Gray, he's due to give up a homer. He's going to give up a homer tonight to either Mullins or Rutschman. They both bat at the top of the lineup. They're going to get at bats tonight in this game. Let's hope for a little bit of a shootout, like an 9-8 game or something where they both bat 6 times. And I think, he should be able to knock one out.
Beautiful. I love it. So now it's my turn. I'm going to go twice in a row because that's how snake drafts work.
That is snake.
I am going to go with a home run prop as well. I've never given one of these out on the Thunderdome before, so I'm very excited to do it today. I hope this guy plays because I bet it on FanDuel. And as Eli has told us on Twitter, FanDuel is not the best place to bet a home run bet before the lineups come out, because if your guy if your guy comes to bat in the 9th inning, like he just shows up as a pinch hitter, your bet, you just bet a guy to hit a home run and 1 at bat. So that's not great.
Right.
But I'm very confident this guy's going to play. His name is Connor Wong of the Boston Red Sox, plus 630 on FanDuel. Here's the thing about this one. You really want to shop prices in this market because Caesars has this same bet at plus 295. Imagine being the schmo that takes this at Caesars plus 295, and then you sit next to a guy and you're watching the game together, and he's got plus 630. You'd have to leave. Like, you wouldn't even be allowed to stay around and watch the game together because you're a moron. So there's that. The other thing I like about this is this guy probably is going to hit a home run. He's got 5 homers and 6 at-bats against right-handed pitchers this season. The last ball a righty threw to him, he literally hit into the next county. I think it went like 750 feet or something like that. I mean, he just smashed his baseballs by right-handers. Guess what? He's going against a guy named Brandon Pfaadt, who's not been good. He's a young kid. He's a rookie. There's time to turn it around for him, but he gives up home runs like a T-ball pitcher. I mean, it's bad. We're talking 7 home runs in just 20 innings pitched. 4 of them have been to righties. This is probably the greatest bet of all time. Do you guys think that?
Yes.
It's not bad. I didn't know Connor Wong was the world record holder for home run distance.
Yes.
It's kind of wild. It just happened recently, too.
I will say there's a caveat, asterisk by this. I wasn't wearing my readers when I was on the site, and it was a little small. I think it said 750. It could have said, I don't know. It could have said even more. Like, who knows? But it was something like that.
That's pretty
I
wild.
know it did say home run. So that's
all that matters.
Yeah, Brandon Vaught does stink. He stinks. We kind of, there are, I don't know if I'm allowed to curse on this show, but there are jokes made about that last name.
Yeah, no, he's not great, bro. Not great at all. Sorry, but my phone just went off. That's my bad. Let's go with my next one. I'm going to go with a guy named Alex Wood. At some point, the Giants are going to have to let this guy throw more than like 70-something pitches. I think that might be today or tonight, actually. Over 5.5 strikeouts is at DraftKings right now, minus 105. I am going to be honest with you. I probably can't bet that because DraftKings will let me bet like $7.44. So I'm probably have to go to FanDuel or something. So hopefully I get a line move. But I'm sorry, this is at BetMGM. Same thing applies though. They do the same thing. I can bet like $5. So I'm going to take it at FanDuel, which is a little bit costlier. So if you see that on my pick it later, I'm not a scumbag. I'm not lying to you. I just couldn't bet it there. That's my bad. But you can bet it at 5.5, minus 105. Here's the thing, man. This guy is kind of a strikeout guy. I mean, he's had a couple of good starts recently. He's going right near this number in all of them, but he's only throwing 70-something pitches. I don't think that happens today. Like, I know he came back from an injury. I think it was a groin, but I could be wrong. But no, they're handling him with kids' gloves, though. Like, he has bubble wrap on him. But, again, it's been 2 starts now, 70-plus pitches. He's getting the Brewers. They strike out third most in Major League Baseball against left-handers, except the thing is they've had way less at-bats than the 2 teams in front of them. They just strike out. So let's go 6. You're up, Matt.
All right. I cooked this 3-team parlay up. Cubs, because they play at 2 o'clock, and we need action at 2 o'clock.
Yep.
They're gonna take care of business today. Next leg was the Blue Jays. Blue Jays have been a little cold, so I'm thinking it's their turn to heat up. They're going to go on a big win streak, and then Guardians, another team that's due. They haven't been playing well. You get their ace, Shane Bieber on the mound, who just shoved his last time out against the Mets. I like that. So a little 3-teamer there gets us at good plus money. And like I said, you need an excuse to bet. You don't really want to bet the Cubs money line minus 170. Throw it in a parlay and do this. So that's my 3-teamer there. It's going to get us to a really nice price. That's one that if I hit that, you guys are in trouble. So that's why I'm liking that play.
Although I will say the parlays don't really help us that much. I was thinking about how to play Eli. So if he shows up with like a plus 600 home run bet, and hits that, you are in deep shit.
Pretty much you're in trouble.
Have a parlay, because if you don't, then I don't know what you're gonna do.
Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, but I like it. Smart.
Thank you.
Could be.
My pleasure.
Unless it loses.
Yes.
Yes. Well, then if it loses, then you're okay.
Dumb. Yeah.
Yes.
Or then you're not okay. Well, it depends on who we talking about losing. Yours,
I
home
wasn't
run, or the
playing.
parlay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not losing.
I don't think you are either. I've already looked it up. Okay, so Eli, you are going to go 2 times now.
All right.
In a row.
No strategy then on the pick order here that I need to give out. So I'm just going to go right to. I'm not even going to split a unit here because I like this one so much. Big Meat Pete Alonso in Coors Field tonight. Listen, this guy crushes the baseball. Like I don't even know what to say. Connor Siebold. I don't know. It's kind of hard to quantify who the worst starting pitcher in baseball is right now, but he's probably in the conversation.
He's up there.
He's up there with your boy Fat. Fat,
definitely
whatever.
top 5.
Yeah, he's up there. This guy stinks, and usually, he throws the ball with his right hand. So you would hope he can at least, you would expect to see some splits there, right, where he can at least get some righties out. It doesn't really matter.
What if he's really a left-hander and he doesn't know it?
Could be. That could be the. Maybe, we should tell him.
They should try
tell him
that.
that.
Just say, do me a favor, throw this ball left-handed.
Could be an idea. But yeah, he stings against righties almost as bad as he stings against lefties. He throws mostly to righties. He's going to throw mostly a 4-seam and a slider. Pete has a 636 slugging and an average exit velocity of 94.4 against that pitch mix against righties. He's coming in with a 33% fly balls per plate appearance, so hitting a fly ball in 33% of his plate appearances, not just of his batted balls in the last, I think, like 5 days. This guy's got 19 home runs. He's got 9 in May, and you're giving me Pete plus 330 on DraftKings and Coors Field at elevation. I'll throw the whole unit on this guy tonight. Thoughts on that?
I like it. Plus 330. What book?
DraftKings.
Nice.
So you can go ahead and lock that in because, like we were saying, DraftKings will void if he doesn't start. He should start, but if he doesn't start, DraftKings will void that.
So is that something you would tell people to do? Like, is there any other book that does not void, or I'm sorry, that void starters or non-starters?
I want to say MGM and or Caesars might. I don't think the Canby books do. I don't think Bet Rivers and Barstool. I don't think they do it. I'd have to double check that though. But usually it will tell you. What's that?
I know FanDuel does not.
FanDuel absolutely does not. Usually it will tell you if they're going. I think MGM. Whichever one of those books does, when you have a home run bet in your bet slip, it'll say player must start.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Must start and record at least 1 plate appearances. Yep.
Okay. So guess what?
I'm up again, right?
Yep. You're going again.
Luis Robert Jr. I'm gonna break the rules potentially here again and split a unit up.
Rule breaker.
He is slugging 545 this season, which is crazy, and he's slugging 774 against lefties. Joey Wentz is also up there in the conversation. He actually might be worse than Fott and Seabold.
No, he sucks. Let's rank him real quick. Is there is there another pitcher seriously worse than those three off the top of your head that you can think of right now that you look at and you're just like, yeah. I'm a strikeout guy, so I'm thinking 3.5 guys.
I mean, last year you would say Patrick Corbin. He's been a little better. He's had a little bit of a bounce back year. Last year you would also say Rich Hill's probably up there, but this year those two guys look okay. I don't know, man. I was worried he might die of exhaustion on the mound with a pitch clock this year, and it's just completely changed his career. I don't know.
He's getting cardio out there now.
I can't. I've still been trying to fade him, and it's not been going well for me.
I'm afraid of him. Yeah, I'm just I just scroll by when I see his name because I'm just like, yeah, this sucks.
But yeah, Joey Wentz actually.
He's not great.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, that's a minor league team in Oakland.
Yeah,
so
okay.
I didn't really count those guys.
That's
all 5 of them would be on the list. I think of a top.
Yeah, no, I was about to say Medina definitely is not great.
He stinks. Waldichuk, not great. So yeah. But anyway,
okay.
Joey Wentz is really, really bad. I just had it up in front of me, now it's gone. But in his last 2 starts, he's gone 2 1/3 innings and then 3 innings. 10 hits, 2 home runs, 6 runs versus the Washington Nationals high-powered offense. That was a joke. With 9 hard hit balls. Start before that against the Mariners, who haven't been doing a whole lot offensively either. He gave up 6 hits and 2 runs, so he has just been getting destroyed. And Luis Robert Jr. on the flip side has been destroying the baseball. So Wentz throws mostly a 4-seam and a cutter to righties. He'll mix in a changeup and a curveball. And Luis Robert is slugging 824 against that pitch mix with a 529 WOBA and a 90 miles per hour exit velocity average. Fly ball percentage is a little bit lower than I'm looking for usually with only 21%, but he does have 700 mile per hour plus exit velocities in the last 5 days. So I am taking, we'll go 3/4 a unit again on the bases. That's plus 100 on MGM. And we'll go a quarter unit on the home run, plus 550 on PointsBet. I think you're getting a lot of value there on PointsBet, honestly, plus 550.
Nice. Okay.
My guy,
Matt,
I'm ready.
Final round for you. What are you going to do? I heard a lot of +5s, +3. There's a lot of pluses out there.
Yeah, well, I'm going to simple Phillies money line. It's plus 135. So this might just be one if it's tight, give me a win. They're another team that's sort of due. Kind of got dominated in that D-back series, but Trey Turner late home run, ended up walking it off. Tough game last night. I'm buying a Walker. Walker, you looked good last time out against the Cubs. I'm buying that he's back. So I will go Phillies money line tonight against the Braves.
Nice.
Taiwan Walker against the best team in baseball. I love that for us. Yeah, Slop. I love that for us, Slop.
It's different.
I'm going to stay. Yeah, sometimes you got to zig while everybody else zags.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's the key to life. All right, so I'm going to stay in the same game, except I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go with a guy named Jared Shuster. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Forgive me if it's wrong. I was going to go 6 plus 200. That's a psycho bet. I'm going to go over 4.5 strikeouts, minus 110 at FanDuel right now. That's the best price going. So there is that. That's huge. Here's the thing. Philly strikes out against lefties. They just do. Second most in MLB. They do have a ton of at-bats, but I think it's like 27% or 27% if you do it by at-bats, a little bit less if you do it by plate appearances, whatever. Here's the thing, though. Tommy Henry got 5 of these guys. He's up there with one of the worst pitchers in MLB. So he got 5 of them. Dylan Dodd, I believe, is a left-hander. Just got 3 of them last night. That's like 8 strikeouts for a major league pitcher, or for a normal one. So using the conversion scale, that means Shuster is at least going to get 5 tonight. We got a little trick, though. We got, not a trick, but we got an ace up our sleeves here. Nate Tomlinson is doing this game. He's going to be behind the plate. Umps matter. I don't know if you watched Colorado and Florida or Miami yesterday. Umps matter a lot in the strikeout game. You're going to need a nice one. And Nate Tomlinson is a very nice, very generous, giant strike zone, which we like to see if we're taking a pitcher prop. All this kid has to do is get 5. He got 7 last start. I think the first 3 you can kind of throw out because he was nervous. I mean, the kid's nervous. You would have been nervous if you were pitching in the major leagues for the first time. I mean, that's just how it works. So over 4.5 feels like a gift, especially against this Phillies team that, again, they strike out against lefties. I think Kyle Freeland got like 8 of them one day, if I remember right. I think he got 6 another time this year. We're talking Kyle Freeland here is hitting those numbers. Schuster has to easily hit this.
Like it.
What do you guys think of that?
Mind that. I don't mind that. The Phillies, if you're looking at basically per 9 innings or what I call like a true K percentage, are the 11th most against lefties in terms of strikeouts per the percentage of strikeouts for total outs, basically. So
I like it. I like it. Now, hey, when you do strikeout props, do you look at the individual hitters or the team?
So I used to be a big strikeout guy last couple of years. To start the season, I went 2+ weeks literally not winning one single strikeout bet, so I'm off it completely.
Yeah,
so you do not want my advice. Yeah, you don't want my advice.
Well, I'm saying, like, do you think that, like, because my big thing is these numbers get set by team, right? But then, like, the lineup can be completely different.
Yeah, I definitely think it matters. I think last year we were seeing, like, Joey Gallo being in or out of the Yankees lineup would literally move a strikeout line one number. I mean, absolutely. I think to really do it right, you need to analyze a full lineup. I know, like, Brian versus the books and Ryan Props over at Gold Boys are really good about that, saying, here's the number of strikeout targets he's going to see. And here's how much these individual guys are striking out. So I think it is important to do that. But again, I'm terrible at strikeouts this year. So
nice. It happens. So you know what I noticed though, when I'm a big strikeout guy too. April is horrific for me every year. Every year, I have no idea why I even bet them in April, just because I don't even know what happens. It's just every year it's bad. It's been kind of bad in May, but April mainly. So I don't know. As it heats up, maybe you jump back in.
Yeah. Why not?
All right.
Give it a whirl.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us. I hope you enjoyed it. I really hope I win this thing. I think I did. I mean, you heard my 3 picks. You heard their 3 picks. Right now, I'm probably the early favorite. If we were making lines on this, I'm just saying, not biased at all. Not being biased at all, just saying I would probably be the favorite. But I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you guys tomorrow.